Well, good afternoon, YouTube. Like I said in the last video, you guys are lucky you're getting so much content right off the bat after so long a silence. So, we're working on the cooling on the LB7 here. Got, where this thing will reach 200 degree coolant temp, just sitting here idling. On a hot day, not a cool day. 95 degree day would be easily doing 200 degree, just idling. And any amount of throttle, just kind of aggravates it, get up to 208. The fan helps though, keeps it cool. Once you start driving or you bump up the high idle, it cools down a bit, but it takes forever. So we got ourselves some new thermostats. They're just Napa specials. They're exactly what was in here after we did head gaskets about 60,000 miles ago. And that was with head studs and whatnot. So I don't know if there's anything wrong with them, but I figured that was a good, cheapish place to start. And then with that, I figured while we're in here, it's probably not that much more work. I know it's not. I've done it before, plenty of time. I'll pull the radiator out and get that cleaned out. And I was debating, I was like, man, that's more work. Do I really want to do that? Do I really want to do that? Well, yeah, I really did, apparently. So we have cottonwood trees around here somewhere. I don't know where. But they're starting to piss me off. They're going to have to go. Because having this shit every year is not acceptable. I refuse to have that every year. This is a lot of work to clean out shit in the radiator. Let's see if I find my light here. It's not the world's worst clog, but I'll turn off this light. It's not the world's worst clog, but it definitely isn't the best. You can still see some shit in between the fins, just a hair. I mean, this radiator was cleaned out when we did head studs 60,000 miles ago. So, it's been 4 or 5 years. So, but it is what it is. I'm going to pull the intercooler out. I just undid the things for the intercooler boots. We're going to pull out the intercooler too. I mean, there's nothing on the back side, but that means absolutely nothing because there's nothing on the back side of this. That's the back side. That's the front side towards where air goes in. So now I can't see anything really. The sides look clean. You can see straight through them pretty much. There's nothing on the condenser that I can see. Nothing on the transmission cooler that I can see, but that means nothing about what's behind the intercooler because it could have gotten sucked through, sucked up in between. I don't know. All I know is, and actually a good way to tell, maybe, just maybe, I don't know. I suppose, I don't know when. I don't know if there's a big enough gap for me to see in between the condenser and the intercooler to see down in there, because that's just the condenser right there. But anyway, whatever. So we're going to bring it up to the house. We're going to pressure wash it out. Try and blow it out right here with what we got. But we're going to have to do that. Hopefully, probably just get the intercooler out and get that frickin' washed out too. Wouldn't hurt. We're coming up on the mileage to interval to kind of keep up with that. So might as well while we're here. It's not that much more work. It's just time. It's just time. But we got our fender liners open, obviously for ease of access of stuff. And I don't know how easily it's going to be seen because that fucker is buried in there. But yeah, like I said, it's buried in there somewhere. If I can see it. I don't know if you can. I can see it. It's just asinine with this. Nothing's helping here. I guess you can't hardly see shit. And I can't point to it with one hand holding the light and one hand holding the camera. So what that light is shining on right there, I don't know if you could tell, right next to the right of the wire loom, that is the connector for the oil pressure sensor. And right below that connector is the cylinder for the oil pressure sensor, and it is all covered in oil. The whole left side of the engine's covered in oil back here. Everything's a mess. Everything's gonna have to be cleaned up now, but oh, there you go. There.